It's the return of the world's premier meeting dedicated to the science and treatment of cerebrovascular disease and brain health. We're back in person at the 2022 International Stroke Conference. Welcome back to ASA TV, produced by CNTV. I'm your host, Kara Moore. ISC 22 is live at the New Orleans Convention Center, opening with a State of the Science Stroke Nursing Symposium. Today's opening session was a chance to share innovative best clinical practices and inform the audience of nursing issues across the continuum of stroke care.
When you're talking about bringing together and advancing these new ideas, a lot of it's done by the nursing program, and it's one of the reasons why I'm here today for the pre-symposium with on the nursing staff, trying to get what's happening on the ground, and it's been really great. Got some people to follow up with.
The general open session was wonderful with the health and the addressing COVID and with nurses burnout and how to address that, since I think we're all living as nurses with burnout no matter where you work.
Heads up in Great Hall B, a full day of sessions related to health equity and action disparities in stroke. Dr. Griffin Rogers gave the Distinguished Policymaker Lecture to address how a lack of health equity is impacting disadvantaged communities.
It's really the social determinants of health, perhaps social structural racism, that may be aggravating each of these trends among communities of color. It is therefore imperative that we act to improve health, particularly in communities disproportionately burdened by these diseases.
As part of the Stroke Nursing Symposium, Georgia State University's Don Aycock led the Diversity in Nursing Leadership session, strategies to diversify leadership through events like the International Stroke Conference.
I think you can see from these photos how diversity can attract and retain diverse members. And we have to tap into talent, whether among people we work with, or educate, or individuals we see and meet at conferences.
The annual Edgar J. Kenton III Lecture returns for a third year. The Kenton Award recognizes lifetime contributions in the field of racial and ethnic stroke disparities. 2022 winner Moira Caprell took the stage to discuss her outlook on the future of stroke disparity research.
In my entire career, I have never seen so much thought and advocacy and attention paid to these issues now. And so I really do feel a certain sense of optimism that maybe now is the time that we can actually come together and make a difference and improve healthcare for everybody.
ISC's in-person return also means the chance for attendees to catch up with one another and make new connections at the Nursing Symposium Luncheon.
I think we all have a little bit of Zoom fatigue and Teams fatigue, but I've already run into probably 10 different colleagues that I haven't seen in a couple of years, and it makes all the difference in the world.
Tuesday's afternoon symposium sessions focused on acute care, care across the continuum, and stroke program optimization. A focus on virtual stroke support to begin the second half of the day, how to consider cultural factors in stroke support groups, and monitoring women's wellness in after-stroke programs. We'll bring you all of the highlights and in-depth interviews throughout the week right here on ASA TV from New Orleans. I'm Kara Moore. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with more coverage from ISC 2022.
This is fun to all have a reason to get together, or just even I'm here with two other coworkers, and we've had a blast so far getting to come and see New Orleans and get to learn good stuff together too.
This is actually my first time coming to the conference per se, but it's just nice, I think, just starting to get the groove back together. Virtual is nice, I think it does a number, but I think actually seeing people physically, it's just like attention-wise, I think gives a better focus to the content at hand.
I'm Trey Johnson, and thank you for watching ASA TV. Be sure to follow us on social media for the latest updates from this week's conference with some of the highlights of the excitement here in the Big Easy. Join us again Thursday for more coverage at ISE 2022 in New Orleans.